Turn that down a little bit. Gaming. Happy Friday, pretty much. I'm gonna drink a couple beers real quick. Hey, Wheatgrit! Welcome, welcome. Let's stream for a little bit tonight. Sorry, way later than I wanted to, but oh well. Just enjoying some beer real quick. You know, fool around in BMG a little bit, maybe some Mad Max. Who knows? Maybe some TF2. We'll see. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. I guess I'm still full from in and out. Stop by there on the way home from work. Always a good one. But yeah. But I kind of made a little revisal, like alternate version of the purple stink car that I made before. I tried to make it as for everything I could, or just as good as I could, with all the stock parts in game. You know, without adding a supercharger or anything. Not getting too crazy. Even though you look at this thing, it's just ridiculous. But it drifts so well. And then with the newest update in BMG, we got a whole little drift course. It's kind of weird how it's on the slant of the hills. But it's not bad. It's pretty fun. It's a little bit different to get used to. You get to practice your roundabouts right here. Camera is a little weird how it keeps adjusting. Like, it doesn't adjust quite the right way at times. Hey, Blast Productions. Yeah, Chubber. That's me. I am the pudgy oposs, the massive marsupial who loves cars. Yeah, that's me. And I like making weird builds, weird drift builds. I got that big old stink bug stance, 70s era muscle machine. It's not close to impossible in BeamNG. It definitely takes some getting used to. It's not like how with like sim racing and also with, well, it's closer to sim racing. Like instead of Corsa? No, but that's the thing. It's such a simulator you really have to like mess with the suspension and tires and everything. And you it's like real life. It's just as hard as real life. So like I love this crazy little build, but I could just show you just like you can take the most let's see. I could do with the Barkel 9 just for the fun. Because I've done I've made these configurations because Talks with Noise, the YouTuber, PNGTUBER or BeamTuber if you wanna if you will. It's easy to slide. It's easier to definitely slide in IRL, but it takes more to like definitely learn as far as to control the slide. But in BeamNG, yeah, it's like it's real easy to like overdo it. But we could do it with the Breakout 9 just for the hell of it. But yeah, I made like a config that he had, and I just like kept on making different better versions of like what he could have done with the car to actually make it drift. Because I can actually make this car. I actually have made this car drift. So let's say we'll do the basic one. Now the only thing that's a downside is the steering. The steering is slow and there's not much angle. Fucking awesome. Hey, Red. It's slow as shit, but I can still drift it. What? What are you fucking about? 2.5 minutes of ads again. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, already? Whoa, here. With a bear build? Nice. But you know, it's like, okay, just stock, it's so-so. What I did a little better. And it's all stock, like 1930s tech. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's definitely something to wrestle with. It's like very slow still. And it wants to body roll too. But it's actually helping us initiate the drift. Just a little bit, you know, a little Scandinavian flick almost. What you call it? Weight transfer, there we go. I'm so sorry, Red. So it's not perfect because of the steering. You know, I should probably actually just do, what you call it, stream starting soon for the first 5 minutes. That would be a good idea. A little rowdy, decent. There we go. What is Red seeing in ads? Well, what's going on? I still had caps on. Jeez. Okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that. Within the first 5 minutes, there's ads because I try to not do pre-roll ads, but yeah, it does that. So that's the kind of annoying thing. I should do a stream starting soon within the first 5 minutes. I think just to do that, just pad a little filler in the beginning. Making me wait? Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. Stupid possum. Now you're just being mean. I call myself stupid. Heal me, belly rub. Now you're just being an extortionist. Why is there no... Oh, because of the mod. I forgot about that. Also, no possum bullying. Yes, thank you, Egret. Let's see. Driver. There we go. We could do onboard hood. Yeah, there we go. That works. Yeah, there we go. We get inside. But yeah, you know, a little rowdy kind of thing. It's not perfect. But then I kept on improving it, just like kept adding more to it. You know, souped up the engine. Oh wait, that's with mods. Yeah, we'll do that one. Screw it. Now we actually have all the headlights and everything. So it actually looks like a complete car. More or less, you know. Still hot rod. Oop. Inside the car house candles. All the possum bling. Oh, no, I broke the steering. There we go. But yeah, I like this old hot rod and everything. Let's see. Cause I did. Yeah, there we go. I did. I was like, okay, let's like clean it up so it's a little bit more like well put together. I don't know why this fender keeps being weird. Oh, because the update. Yeah. Yeah. That's front fender. Body. Rear fender. Rear custom left fender. Yeah, there we go. So we got no taillights. Okay, so... where the hell am I gonna find taillights in here? Running board, fender trim, fender code. I like how red it's just like on one right now. Wait, would it be on the back right here or would it be down lower? No, I think it would be up top here. Okay, let's just type in taillights. Paint design. What? Red tail. No, what? Oh, it's only on the fenders. There's no custom taillights for this car. Not the for this body style. Not the sedan body style. That's weird. Okay, how about we'll just put We'll just put the rear left fender. We could do wide. So we can get the fifth tire. A little bit more. Yeah, see. There we go. Come here. What are you doing in my chat, Red? You're being an uber goober. Uber goober. A lot of throttle control. Throttle control, very little on brakes. Throttle and steering is like where it's at when it comes to drifting the way I do, anyways. Because the handbrake just kind of screws you over a little bit. No bear hugs for you, then. With my bear build. I think I could adjust the tire pressure a little bit. Actually, make it not so spin happy. Because it's rowdy. I like that. But you know what? Let's see. I know they've added some parts here and there for some of the cars. Let's see, did they do anything for the Barstow? Not really. They've added some things, not a whole lot. Just small details. You know, we'll mess around with the 200 with the BX. So let's see. Okay. Automatic manual. No, we gotta do manual. And where's the seafoam green? There it is. Wham bam. Yeah, there we go. We get a little, you know, kind of like classic 80s. I don't know about these wheels. They're kind of neat. They're alright. I'm gonna disappear into Dillon's move fold. Now bye. Jeez. I don't have moobs, I have tits. I'm non-binary. I have tits. I prefer tits. I'm a tit man. Just fuck around here at this point. Just keep rambling. Let's see. So we can lower it, definitely. Blue Skidoo, we can too. Oh, dork. All the categories have been changed up a little bit, so that's kind of interesting. Steering, yes, we definitely want quick ratio drift steering. Actually, you know, we'll do quick ratio steering. Keep it true 90s fashion. Front strut, sport, we'll do race because we want to slower this thing. Kind of pretend like we're doing cut springs or something. Rear suspension, open differential. We gotta weld that bitch up. Rear sway bar, sport. No, we're gonna do race. Get rid of the front sway bar. We don't need it. Sport rear struts, race coilovers. Swap that out. The wheels. The wheels are okay. I'm not in love with them. What else do we got here? Those are okay. They're not bad. I feel like I'm missing. I mean, I got mods for wheels and stuff, but this is all in game, so I'm just messing around with the in-game stuff just to It's a new update. You never know if there's conflicting issues or whatnot. It's 14s. We could go to 14s. But I say we stay with 15s. Hey, over caffeinated paranoia. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. I got a lot of goobers in chat and I love it. I'm enjoying it very much. I appreciate you all being here. I wasn't expecting, like, this immediate amount of people, like, to be here. I thought I would have to, like, you know, maybe a half an hour or so would build up. But yeah. Quintet? Quintet wheel? What is that? Oh, it's that wheel. Okay. We'll do the gray ones for now, just because they look classic, but you know, almost stock. Fronts. Wait, how do I change the front wheels? Front spindles? No. Wait. Oh, wheel hubs. There we go. Bird referenced? What is bird referenced? Oh, I'm nocturnal. Nice. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I see those. The tire size is just about perfect. Okay. Now we get to mess around with suspension wise. We just slam the bitch. We're gonna just cut the springs, so we're just gonna be this scraping everywhere. Well, maybe not scraping everywhere, but definitely low. Okay, nice. Okay, we're getting a look going. Okay. Definitely gonna increase the camber, front and rear. Track offset. Yeah, we're gonna get him to kick out a little bit from being tucked in the fender well to going out. Maybe not poking all the way out, but yeah, okay, we got a little poke right here. The rear is perfect. Damn near perfect. Okay, so the front, just a little bit. Gotta be tucking it back in. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Now we got a street machine. Just a basic street machine. Now we're ready. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not quite yet. And mess around with maybe tire pressure. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. It feels like... Oh, we also didn't mess around with the engine-wise either. So that's one thing, too. Where? Strut bar, yes, we need the strut bar. Okay. Front frame? No? Is that... Wait, where do we access engine? Oh, wait, there it is, right there. Duh. We'll do the 2.4, upgrade that. Stock ECU, we'll do race ECU, just for all of it. Stage 2 performance long block, you know, everything but turbo, pretty much. That's what we're wanting to do. Okay. 40 intake, stock oil pan, no race oil pan. Definitely want to improve the radiator. There we go. I think that would work. So we actually have enough power to keep it drifting. Because these tires are kind of grippy. Which is kind of good. Okay, maybe... What gear ratio do we have? Rear suspension, differential, 408. Okay, so that's fine. That should work. Definitely need to adjust the tire pressure. So 10 for the front. We'll do 20 for the rear. Try that. Okay. Yeah, we're just still spinning out with this thing. Okay. I forget this car is a little bit on the harder side to mess around with. Okay. So how about tow? We can mess with that. We'll bump that back up to 28 for the rear. Okay. Almost. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We'll do ultra heavy duty just for the hell of it. I don't think it's anything engine-wise. I mean, we could put more power to it, but we could also just bump up the tire pressure in the rear that much more. Bump it up at 32, get the slide out, get the front tires as a lower, tire pressure so they can grip a little bit better. Try to get the front to grip, the back end to cut loose when it comes to lower power. Because we're making about 195 horsepower, 175 torque. Not really a whole lot, but it's a 4-cylinder, It's not a whole... It's pretty respectable for what it is, without going boost. Without turbocharging or supercharging and all that jazz. Just all in A. So, Man, I can't keep it going. Okay, so we're on regular steering, or regular quick ratio steering. Let's see about the quick ratio drift steering, because it's definitely going to give us more angle compared. So that's what we're missing. It's like that much more angle would be nice. There we go. We can actually catch the slide that much better. Yeah, there we go. That was my fault for clutch kicking uphill. Gear ratio is a little off, a little weird. Cause it like, it feels like first gear is too short and then second is too tall for this. Keep your foot in it, it's actually kind of fun. It actually keeps it going. But enough momentum, anyways. Keep it going. Ooh, damn. First casualty. It's okay, it still drives straight. It surprisingly does. Yeah, it really does. I was hoping to be slick about that and try to get slide into here, because that's the challenge right now, is to get the slide into there, into the roundabout. Ah! What tires are these? That's one thing we also can mess around with, is tire size. Or tire compounds, in a sense. These are sport tires, that's why. I'm like, okay, let's go to the standards. Same size, but the standard tread. Not super aggressive. You know, they actually kind of look, they have a neater looking sidewall compared. Because they should be able to slip a little bit easier. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I can actually flick the car a little bit easier too. Cheap way to go drifting is just standard tires, used tires of that variety, and just practice. Mess around with tire pressure and just, you know, be able to get a low power car to go sliding. Get it go sideways and control it. Yeah, see, like, second is just a little too tall. Because it, like, really wants to bottom out, like, bog out at 4,000 RPM for some reason. Gotta really clutch kick it, or get it from first to second. And even then, it wants to spin out on you when you change gears. Okay, I hate seeing the little tire clipping into the fender, like when it's just sitting still. Like, that's one thing that annoys me. So let me fix that real quick. Let me dial that back a little bit. A little bit more. Okay. Okay, the rear is perfect. The front still needs work. Okay. Because they also added toe to it as well. Negative toe, so the tires want to actually stick out like a V. So if I was like, maybe like a V, they're pointed outward like this instead of being straight with the car. Just so I can get a little bit more steering response when it comes to drifting. And camber plays into that too, because when you're steering all the way, you want full tire patch, contact patch, so you can get enough grip up front so you can actually steer. Get the car to steer the where you want it to go. Let's see, dial it back a little bit more. Just so we don't have that clipping, it's so annoying. Or you could just trim it and put over fenders on it, or fender flares. Depending on where you're from, and you know what to call it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now it doesn't look like a buggy mess. Wait, did I change category? Do I get the category on the right thing? I hope so. Oh my goodness. That's no. Goodness. The stream manager, there we go. Okay, we're on the right category. I just wanted to double check. Ah! It's so easy to spin this car out. Okay, we'll go to the parking lot, we'll work on the car real quick, and then go back on the track. So, the next thing we need for a street machine, 90s street machine. Oh yeah, I forgot it's imported. Let's see. Come on. What can we take off to lose some weight? I mean, nothing under the hood, that's for sure. I can see the floor! I can see the ground. That's cool. We can actually see quite a bit as far as under the hood. As far as, like, it's a pretty clean engine bay. Okay, there's not a whole bunch of mess of smog and wires under here. Okay. Zoom out a smidge. Hey, that's a great place for a battery. It literally says, oh, that's cool. It is actually like an aftermarket air intake. That is cool. Not a cold air or hot air, ram air intake, you know, like K&N filter slapped on. It's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't think this car has spare. No, it doesn't. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, so we get rid of most of the seats. That's what we can do real quick. You can get rid of interior, carpet interior, stripped interior. There we go. Strip that bitch. And then we can get rid of the rear seats. Front driver's front left seat. We could empty that out. We get to get rid of the rear seats, and then we can replace with the racing seat, driver's seat. There we go. It's not a perfect street machine, but it definitely gets the job done. Or, you know what we could do, the regular interior, and just not have the rear seats, or the passenger side. So it looks a little bit more comfy. So we can actually, like, carry a bunch of junk. So we can actually, like, imagine... let's see, let me change the camera. We can imagine someone who wants to go drifting a lot or go racing a lot and wants to, you know, like, improve the car. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to make the car lighter and everything, have a better racing seat. And then, you know, you take out the back seats... And you take out the passenger seat because, you know, you got no bitches. Because, I mean, you're a lonely driver, for God's sake. On the hills of Akina and insert Toge Mountain Road here. You would sleep. You would basically make it like a little bed, cottage kind of thing right here. Like a little mat So you can actually sleep feet here, head up here, depending on how tall you are. That would work. And then you got the trunk for all of the spare tires and wheels, and maybe some in here, and some food amenities, clothes, you know, just bare shit, bare necessities for like on-the-go drifter. In two ways. Drifter is in traveling bum. Drifter as in car, like a guy who wants to go slide in the car. No, go drift a car. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, it'd be kind of cool at the same time. I remember there was one guy who did it with a BMW. He went cross-country. It was definitely a difficult journey for the guy. Because it was like a ratty drift car BMW E36, I think it was. So yeah, it wasn't perfect for that, let alone do road tripping. And oh my god, he had not hotels or anything, and he literally had to make it back to college. He had nothing. He had bare minimum, like $300 with him or something like that to make it across country. I'm like, how in the hell? Like, I find it just amazing that he did. I think he succeeded or failed. I can't quite remember. Okay, I like this course, but I don't know if I like it how it's on a hill. Like, it feels like you have no, like, real reference on a ground, like, solid ground of what you're doing and how you're gonna initiate a slide. Because, like, I don't know, like, the moment, or how the drift carries through a turn that's downhill and sideways, it makes a difference. Versus on flat ground, you have a good point of reference of like what's gonna go on, because you're going sideways on level ground for the most part. And I still fuck it up. Nope. Oh yeah, this car bounces a little bit. I forgot about that. Understeer. There we go. There you go. Now fix me up, fuckers. Oh, that bumper is just like gnarly looking. The rest of the car is fine. And then blip. Whoop, we were too low. I forgot about that. You didn't see anything. See no proof. Hey, Finchy. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's mess around with BMG. Make it a little like 90s inspired drift car. Whoop! I persevered. Wait, no, perceived. What did you perceive? Oh, of what I just said, huh? I'm a goober. Ah! Damn curb. Nope, too much. Still drive straight. I'll give it that to his car. It like gets rear end damage. It still drives straight. It's wild. Okay, maybe not now. Let's see. Wow, the back glass is still unbroken, just like quarter glass. Okay, we need ventilation anyways. Yep, still drive straight. What the hell? It's very... It flicks real easy, too. So this car is a little touchy. From what I noticed. I forgot about that. No! I had it going! Again, already. Okay, I think we might be onto something here. Oh yeah, definitely fucked up something. It's all doing crab walking shit right now. Okay, somehow it still drifts. That's weird. Okay, maybe not. Goodbye. And this is what happens if you do street drifting. Waves finger at you. Yeah, the handbrake is very touchy. Holy shit. Like, I literally just, like, tapped the handbrake and just, like, did no throttle, and it just did that. Ah! Hey, Flinchy, thank you for follow. Or hey, a Finchy, sorry. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I'm surprised I'm getting this lucky. Holy shit. Okay, that sucked right there. Oh, jumped the curb a little bit. Try to do some cinematic drifting. And just hit the curbs all the time. Almost did like a full-on 360 right into the down the street. Nice. I shall alert the possums over your existence. Yes, please do. The more possums, the better. We must make the porb bigger. We have to. Okay, that was a good shot. Oh, man. Oh, not my side skirt. Damn. You hear like scraping against the ground too. Okay, that was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I just threw 60 into the driveway. I'm gonna let it scrape until it falls off, or until I crash. Okay, I'll respawn it. And I want to drink more beer. Okay, I almost finished the first one. Damn. I thought I did. Okay, is it just me? Or does anyone else like their beer? It depends on the, the brand and all that. Because of flavor difference and whatnot. If the beer is not ice cold, but just a little bit below that, where it just barely warms up, just a little bit, not like like lukewarm, but colder than that. I don't know, for some reason it just it's a little bit more pleasant. It's not super cold, so it's right when you pull it out of the fridge and you have it sit for a couple minutes. That kind of temperature. Just a little bit. It's just I don't know, it just makes it easier to drink. Because super ice cold beer on a hot summer day is great. But it's it's hard to drink because it's so cold versus how hot you are from the outside heat. So it's refreshing at first, but if you try to chug the damn thing, you'll give yourself a brain freeze, pretty much, almost. Maybe. Not 100% true, but it can happen. And just you feel it in your throat that much more, because you're already so hot, and it's so cold, so the temperature difference just, clashes that much. Plus, I'm still a little full from In and Out earlier. That's the one thing I will miss. Whenever I end up decide leaving.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I had a feeling. Yes, what does this button do? Yes. That's why I made it a redeem. Because, like, honestly, the joke is, I'm not really trying to be a streamer to be, like, all super successful and everything. I just wanted to share, like, my interests and whatnot, make some friends. And make some money so I can actually have, like, just have a little bit in and out money. That's all I want. A little money, a little extra cash wouldn't hurt, but, you have to make over $50 a month at least. I've been kind of slacking, I'll admit. I apologize. But, I've been trying to take care of home and everything and work and all that jazz. Just adulting with my spouse being away on a work trip. And it's going to be, end of this month, it'll be 3 months that I was basically alone with the house by myself. I could use a cut.
It's just a little bit different.
Kazuya. The Bianchi. Or just Kazu or Kaz. Okay, Kazu or Kaz.
It's just a little bit.
Okay, nice. Welcome. Like, speaking of, like, unfamiliar names, I did change my channel from Opossum to DillonOpossum, just so it matches the rest of my socials and everything. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Y'all are making my Friday night, that's for damn sure. I was like, I was started to stream late and everything. And it was just like, I was kind of debating whether I should stream tonight or not, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so I think we got a pretty decent build right here. Definitely could use a little bit more tweaking, a little bit more tuning, but I want to save this and I want to mess around with the stink bug car that I made a little bit more because it's surprisingly how good it is. Oh my god! Keyblade War Hero 11, nice. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh yeah. What was I gonna name this? I was gonna name it, 90s Baby. There we go. But yeah, I made this abomination. Where are you? There you are. The Keyblade, yeah. That's a cool name, though. I'm not gonna lie. Can't say you gotta sleep, but you're cool. Thank you! Oh my god! Have fun? I will. Thank you. But yeah, just like 70s era, like extreme, like ridiculousness of like muscle car, kind of like street culture, street freak kind of thing from the 70s I built here. And I was just like, okay, because I built one before with a different car similar to it, and I painted it pink, and I called it the Pink Stink. It's funny. Yeah, I know it's a terrible joke, but, it's just for the fun of it. Thanos car? Oh no, don't call it that, just because it's purple. Purple's my favorite color, don't bully me. But it's like, it's like a ridiculous muscle car style. But I made it drift. And it does so well, and I don't know why. I did not deny Thanos' car. Oh, the suspenders on the back of his car is a bottom? What? Yeah, the fuel tank. Yeah. The art of Arthi. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am your massive marsupial, the pudgy Poss, the big nerd, big car nerd here. Welcome, welcome. I rant about cars and whatnot, and play car games mostly. I like to play a little bit of different games too, here and there. But yeah. But definitely BeamNG is still like one of my favorite games because it's just such a car simulator. Like, it's like everything, you know, you crash the car, there's actual consequences to your actions and how everything moves around. So, let's just say, like, I mean, you've seen car crash videos of the game, which is sadly what this game's mainly known for. And it kind of sucks because it's so much more. And then everything just, you know, it crumples like how it would in a real car. Just, you know, no, it's pretty close to 100%. It's, you know, a little bit here and there, but, you know, it's polygons versus actual sheet metal. Thing called a modified car that can go higher or lower. Oh, a lowrider. Should have aimed for the head. There's someone I know I would love this game. Yeah, this is like Stink Bug, so it like looks like the bug, Stink Bug, you know. Now as far as lowrider, oh wait, with wrong selection. There is, yeah, there we go. Lowrider. So we got this. So let's see. Up front, Shift T. Let's see, Alt T. Oh, that raises the rear. Okay. Shift T. Shift G, and then Alt G lowers it. Okay, yeah. So we could do Shift G, raise it up, and then mess around with that. Try to get the hop. There's an art to it. There's a finesse to hopping a lowrider. That's for damn sure. And then what's it? Let's see. Alt T? No. Alt G. I'm trying to think. That's pause, okay. That's camera. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. It's like that position. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now, what I could do with this, I could actually make this drift. I could actually make this a drift car. Let's see. Wheel that rear diff. Let's see, what is it? 336. Oh no, we need more 410s. Small V8. No, we're gonna put the big bad boy in here. The bad boy right there. Okay, man, do. Engine management, yeah. Rev limiter, do. Burrow carbs. Yeah, we do twin fours. Yeah, not have to mess with the hood. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do stock exhaust, I guess. Manifolds, no, we'll do tubular headers. There we go. And then 3-speed automatic. Nah, we're gonna put a race 5-speed manual on the beach. Okay, I think we made it a little overpowered. Okay, yeah, we can tone it back just a little bit. I think this motor's a little much. So let's do the 353. We'll do stage 1. Okay, so we got something here. Okay. Let's see, front suspension. Hybridized possum sided, yes. Possums are like magnets. We just attract one another. It's great. I love it. Steering. Can we do more steering? Quick ratio drift steering. There we go. Hell yeah, there we go. And you know what's really cool though? I love about this lowrider configuration. It's actually commemorative to an actual classic lowrider from back in the day, and it's still around. It's actually in the Peterson Automotive Museum, and also in it also recently made an inauguration into American history or American what would be the right term here? I forget. But yeah, let me show you. It's called the Gypsy Rose. Let me get a picture real quick. Let's see, story behind Gypsy Rose. Jesse Valadez made it. Hand-painted roses in honor of his mother because she liked flowers and loved the idea of putting roses on the car. And yeah, it's like there was like all the hand-painted rosaries, everything. The car was painted by hand, or assisted tape design and everything, and sprayed and everything, otherwise by hand, and pinstriped, etc. And it's not a one-for-one compared to the car, because it's not exact car and everything too, but it's like an homage to it. And see what was it? It was Goes to Washington D.C. Has a rightful place in the pantheon of American auto history. Let's see. Come on, give me the picture. Let's see. Go to OBS real quick. Yeah. So let's see. Window capture, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. You can see the obvious inspiration. But yeah. Like, and it was on, the car was featured in a television show. I forget what the heck it was. It was like, it was a TV sitcom, not sitcom, but, you know, TV show. And, it was featured in the intro. So everyone, millions of people across, like, the country who watched the show saw this car for the very first time. Basically saw like one of their first lowriders they've ever seen in their entire lives. And yeah, it was pretty cool. But we could do a little bit better with the wheels, because later on they did replace the Krager Super Sport 5-spoke wheels with the wire wheels, because, like, you know, they were like, okay, we'll update the wheels to like the different trends a little bit with the lowrider community. Hey yo, oh my goodness, all the goobers, oh my goodness, the car looks tasty. Yeah. You just want, wait, what was it? Just want to hug the possum. Yeah. You know what? Let's see. I want to modify the wheels a little bit. Change up the wheels. Hey, oh. Hello. Big possum, yes. And, also check out the emotes. If you want. Because I also have a couple of big possum emotes in there as well. And there's also a couple of redeems. Can you modify the seats? Yeah, we can. I think there's a ways we can modify it so it's not front bench seats at the least. Let's see. Not engine. Underbody. Let's see. Rear seats, front seats. There we go. We can put bucket seats in there. Okay. And then we can change those to racing seats, if anything. Let's see. Driver seat, race seat. Yeah. Just full on race seat. Lowrider, that's funny. Let's see. You can change the point of view. Get that, pink plush interior kind of thing going on in here. I like the bucket seats. They're okay. They're not perfect. They're not real bucket seats. How many pink colors does it have? Hello, Collection Master. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, too. It looks like it's just the one. Let's see. As far as interior, I think we should be able to... Quarter panel, no. We should be able to figure out something as far as interior color. Interior color is primary color for, like, the paint job. Secondary. We can do secondary. Okay, nothing changed there. Tetrary color. Oh, okay, so we can change it. Wow. White is actually kind of nice. Not bad. Ah! Sora Lionheart? Or Sora Lionheart. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Goodness. Y'all a bunch of goobers. I wasn't expecting so many people tonight. Oh my god. So if we change color here, we can change it to purple. Let's say rose pink, Peruvian pink, deep plum. And we even make our own custom colors too. Salmon. The cookie has been dunking milk. Is that like a phrasing for drinking? Drinking? Sorry, I cannot pronunciate sometimes. But that's kind of neat. I'll put it back to the regular color. Use secondary. There we go. Try lighter pink. Okay, let's see. So there's that, and that's more like almost tan. The rose pink is. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to change this. See, that's the pink we were at. Okay. So maybe like this. Kind of almost. Kind of peach pink. I guess you could say something like that. You thinking? Now it's like strawberry cookie cream, sponge flooring. Yeah, it kind of do look like that, but then again, like you should see old GM like carpets. They kind of look like that almost. They look almost like Scotch Brite. You know, that actually works pretty good. That actually, yeah, that actually. Oh wait, whoops! I didn't mean. I fucked up. I fucked up the fucking paint color. God dang it. So this is supposed to be like white? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a light color. There we go. Yeah, there. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what we're doing here. Okay. Give me 1 sec, sorry. Tetrary color, secondary color, there we go. And then we'll do secondary color, that color. Oh no. I'm going to do that, and then do secondary color there. There we go, so we go like lighter pink, a little bit contrast. But it's, you know, it pops just enough. Barbie card? No, this is a classic lowrider from back in the day. It's an homage to a classic lowrider. And it's right here. Give me a second. Wham bam. The Gypsy Rose. Just a history lesson real quick. Classic lowrider, hand-painted roses all over the car. And yeah, there's like over, I think over 200 roses on this car, hand-painted pinstriping, airbrushing, a whole bunch of custom paint. And it was like one of the most like done-up lowriders of the time. And it was also shown in a TV series in the beginning intro a lot, so it was always in the intro, so every episode had the car in it, pretty much in a sense. Just because it's like, yeah, this is the LA area, and it just like shows cars and street people and everything, and then this car pops up. and millions of people across the United States learned about the car. Like, oh, that's what a lowrider is. Like, damn. And BeamNG pretty much. Well, this car also got like in the automotive history museum and everything. So this car has got, it earned its right just because it's the most historic lowrider ever made. But yeah, it's a really cool car. And then BeamNG made an homage to it, with their car. And it's a pink, and he painted it for he painted the roses because his mom loved flowers and liked the idea of painting roses on the car. And that's the thing with like lowriders, is it's all in the custom paint and how the car sits and what kind of wheels you're running and stuff like that. Hydraulics as well. Stuff like, just all the details combined together, you get a lowrider. So I was just messing around with it, and we were changing the colors of the interior a little bit. But also not just to make it a lowrider, but it's like, see, wait, that's not the one. Shift G. So we got the lowrider, we got the hydraulics and everything. But, add a little bit more power. Go sliding. A little ridiculous, but it works. But, like, kind of a juxtaposition of what this car is. Like, lowrider is originally made to be low and slow, to look nice, to look cool, and just cruise. But you can see, like, all the, like, little, like, details. Yeah, they're squiggles, but they're kind of like, like spider web kind of thing going on with the airbrush lines, the hand baited details with the roses and everything, and pinstripe borders and other lines and details, that make it just that much more a little bit more outlandish, more outstanding with like the styling of the car. Good night. Become Eep. The sequel to the Thanos car. Oh my god. This predates Thanos. This was the 60s. This was this wild of a paint job. Let's see. Oh, the prequel. Goober. Let's see. I do like this car, the way it is, but honestly, when it comes to lowrider and it doesn't sit all the way low, like it should be like dropped down to where it permits scrapes. It's not just a static kind of car style. It was also on the lowriders. Like they would literally do, like they would have scrape sessions and everything. It was pretty cool, and they still do. Like the guys who want to do that. Let's see, Big Jenga. Let me see, double check. What other videos? Is that one? Pause the music real quick. Doodle-doo. Just want to show this off real quick. Ah! Okay. It always gets me every time, I swear. Do full screen, I guess. Oops. There's the Gypsy Rose. Old school lowriding, 70s style. I thought I actually showed scraping in this one. Dang it. It was that one. That one. I think it's probably in this one. But they were trying to, this production team, they were trying to make like an old school lowrider, like, documentary. And they kind of gave up, I guess. I don't know what's going on with it. Even like Cadillac is just like full on lowrider. Nova, stuff like that. Impala, a lot of Chevys. And there's the Gypsy Rose. Alternate version. That was, I think a different paint job. Or no, they have the 64 and they have the 63. That's the 64 right there. Yeah, they had a 64 and a 63. 1963 Impala. There it is. There's the clip. I do like these years like Impalas like that. Just have big old swoop lines. And then like this one right here. This one's like early 70s known as like Glass House Caprices. And they were just big boats, big old cars. And they were, you know, very comfy, and they had the big old windows. They were kind of funky looking a little bit compared to the earlier years. They had a lot more styling while they started getting more square. But it still had some nice styling to it. Oh, the little porthole windows too, just for style. On the B pillar. Stuff like that. Side pipes. There we go, yeah. It was like lowrider drag racing at that point. Pretty much. Chrome front ends on the later Impalas, like chrome nose lids or I guess grills? I don't know, like how you terminalize that piece. And that was the thing about with like early hopping hydraulics, like that's pretty high for back in the day for on the street. They had some purpose-built ones as far as hoppers go, but otherwise it was getting down low, raising it up when you need to. That was it. It was dropping it down, bringing it back up. That was all it was about. Scraping a little bit, make sparks, have a little fun with it. But yeah, old school lowrider and shit. Good shit. Good shit. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I want to modify these wheels. So I want to change these wheels up for a little bit something closer. I know I have the wheels and a mod, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to reinstall it right now. Front wheels, 14x7. The gold. Let's do the chrome ones. I kind of like the chrome ones just a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not much of a gold person when it comes to wheels. Yeah. Oh, did I put that on loop? No, I didn't. Okay, good. And then we can mess around with the suspension just a little bit. Let's see, do front camber all the way. We'll do toe all the way. We'll do offset all the way. We'll do offset almost all the way for the rear. Yeah, there we go. That's about as... No, we can tuck it back in because we got a little clipping right here. So tuck that back in a couple notches. That's... Yeah, we can do a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. Mac! Mac! Welcome. Glad to have you. The ultimate goober Poss is here. The only one we're missing is Bob. It's Bob Zors. Oh, you know one thing is... Discuss 13. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Much appreciated.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. That got me. But speaking of lowriders and everything, like the old school chain wheels and small donut style wheels, I wish they would make a mod like that because I've seen all the other lowrider type parts and everything, but I want the tiny wheel, the tiny steering wheel, for goodness sake. That's what I want. Let's see, steering wheel, like, you know, yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, and not only am I a car nerd, but I'm also a fat nerd. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more fitting of like the style of the car. As close as I can get to the classic style. Well, yeah, three man's loving the possums. Oh man, gotta be a tiny wheel to fit behind it. Yeah, exactly. So you get it. And honestly, I really would like to. Let's see. Let me look it up real quick. Let me me bring it up on screen. Oh, it's already on screen. Okay, y'all see my silly wallpaper. That was done by my lovely friend Ren, who's also a Templeton fan. But yeah, I was gonna say 70s lowrider steering wheel. And it just to show how small these wheels are. They're still making custom ones and everything, but what's the name? Fuck. Like, I know the guy who makes this one specifically. Like especially he makes it a lot thicker too, and he makes the hearts and everything. Let's see, this one's made by someone else. Kind of neat. And then the chain wheels and all that jazz. Oh my goodness, why am I forgetting his name? He's on Instagram. I think that might be one of his wheels. I know that's definitely one of his wheels. That's a twisted chain style. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Oh, there's multiple pictures here. The heart style. That's cool with the little heart links too, right there. I like that a lot. Yeah, old school lowriding style. Cute gal, everything, posing for it. And then a tiny little wheel. Like, they're super tiny. I love it. And then also, like in, Kaido Racer, Shikoden style, they have, like, smaller wheels like that. Similar, but they don't have, like, the deep dish effect like this one does. Like, the old school ones do. No fuck. That's what it was. That's one of his channels. No fucks. What's his name? What the heck is his name? But yeah, tiny, just like super tiny. I would love to have one of these. They're pricey. He makes them all by hand and everything. But they have like one of these thick ones and literally paint it, because it's just metal and everything. Just paint the wheel part as a donut. I think that would be hilarious. I would love that. Costume emblem looks cooler. Wait, costume or custom? Yeah, go ahead and lurk, Mac. I appreciate it. But yeah. Okay. We got that. So that's a little bit more fitting. Compton. Oh yeah, like I have speaking of the tiny wheel, I modify like my old, well not old, but cheap steering wheel pedal assembly with the tiny Grant steering wheel, so I can have the little tiny lowrider steering wheel for like cruising streams. Which I haven't done in a minute, which I probably should do. Maybe not tonight, but probably like this weekend. Have a little steering wheel cam, a wheel cam. Yeah, with no shocks, it's like no sway bar and everything. This car really is a boat. I was hoping it would do like a slow motion thing. We ripped out the exhaust. That's hilarious. What if Poss weighed as much as a car? Well, then I wouldn't be able to drive. I would have to be hauled around. It's like, take me to the buffet. Do it now. Yeah, let's get rid of the exhaust on this thing. It's way too quiet. Let's see. Engine, tubular headers, exhaust pipes. Get rid of. So we just have straight pipe. Yeah, get rowdy. Wait, it did loop. Why did it loop? That's weird. I mean the audio, sorry. I mean the music, I meant to say. Nope, there we go. It crashed. Damn. Okay, give me 1 second, real quick. I'm gonna be back in a moment. Alright. Just had myself a little snack. Had some of my beer. Back to business. But yeah, let's see. You know, I definitely want to save this config. Just because it's so ridiculous. Thank you, Lester. We'll type it red rose. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see if we can do... You know, I like messing around with scenarios and stuff because if you can use your own custom car, just to see what we can do, just with different, like, wild builds that I have. Let's see... Get down, hidden jump. Gear split hill climb. Shipment punter. Nice. Gas runner. Let's see. Big rig stuff. Off-road fearless. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Car trials. Very difficulty high. Let's see. Oh, it's a predetermined car. Okay, dang it. I should have done, like, races or time trials. That's what I should have done. I should have done, like, some time trial or something. Scenario's already predetermined cars. Or, for a specific car and everything, guys. Okay. Finish the crawl trial in 1 minute 30 or 15 or a minute flat. Oh, wow. We're gonna do it in this car? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going off-roading in the most un-off-roadable car. I mean, it's not a Cybertruck. Oh, God. We can't do it. Gotta get, like, enough momentum. Okay, come on, baby, go! What? Of all the ways to fail, it had to be on the side. Oh, this menu is weird. I kind of like it though. Dylan art making you excited and excited. I feel like one thing, if this had a welded diff, that'd be, like, perfect, almost. Otherwise, they gotta really control the throttle to get it to go up. And even then, it just wants to spin. Come on, baby. Don't get out on the tree, damn it. We're almost there. Oh, this is only the first part? Oh, no. At least it's not a Tesla, yeah. But still. Oh my goodness. Come on, car, go. All it's doing is just wheel spin. Like, these tires are not helping us whatsoever. Oh man, if it had a welded diff, that would just help us that much. Just enough. How do I expect anyone to get through this in a minute flat? Like, the car does not want to cooperate. Because it's an open diff, so one wheel spins and then you turn and the other one spins. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, baby. Gotta get enough speed. Okay, is it the last check part? No. Really? That's out of bounds? For God's sake. Oh, God. Let it be over. It's almost over. Damn it. Oh. Don't give me high centered on that piece of crap. That board or whatever the hell it is. Come on! Oh! Oh, come on. Come on, don't put me out of bounds. Don't call that out of bounds. Oh my God, this car is such a piece of shit for this. Okay, we almost got high center there. Damn. There's no way to get momentum. Okay. I hate this car. I hate this car so much. Come on! Ah, finally! 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Yeah, that's just too much. That is just ridiculous. Okay. Time trials. Wait, this Derby Arena time trial? The Big 8 and then the Dirt Oval? Oh, that's so cool! Okay, we gotta do it in the most ridiculous car possible. We gotta do it with the red rose. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we can do. I know we can do it, but, you know, how well? The thing with the dirt oval tracks like this across the country, you know, it's pretty cool. They have different classes and everything racing on the same course or the same, you know, circuit. and you know, depending on how like what class you're in, that's how fast you're gonna be going, and like who you're gonna be racing up against, and really you're just sliding the whole damn time. 48 seconds? Okay, not too bad. Slow-mo slide plays. Nice. Time trials. Now we can do the big 8. Let's see what that one is. It's like a double 8 too. It's weird. Oh, this one's got the big jumps. Oh no. Ooh, we almost cleared that perfectly. Oil pan damaged. Oh no. It's like for freaking like trophy trucks, like with the big old suspension travel and everything, where they can get air and they can land just fine. Not a lowrider. Ooh, there we go. Landed that perfect. Okay, landed that, or overshot it just a little bit. Okay, I was gonna be too slow for this one. Yep. Lost the momentum in the turn, damn it. Connecting rods damaged. Piston rings damaged. Because we have no oil. Get them bottoming out. Head gasket. Come on, we gotta finish this lap. And there we go. Under 2 minutes, not too bad. And the car is dying in slow-mo. Let's see. Let's say West Coast USA. Let's see. We've done the highway endurance. Let's see. Street course 1 and 2. Mountain course. Cell tower delivery. And highway intersection. Okay. Hey, what about Italy? Oh, industrial site has some gnarly, like roads and everything. So let's see. Parameter mixed circuit. Let's try that. Let's see how bad. Let's see how if we can survive that. Because we survived this, luckily enough. Oh yeah, I forgot it's on asphalt and dirt. Ah! Spun out, I can't believe that. Why doesn't this lowrider handle that much better? It's a lowrider. Overshot it a little bit. Ah, crap. Yep, well, pay damage. Oh, fuck. Here we go. We could have took the shortcut and used the jump, but we already screwed that up. We're trying to keep the car alive at this point. Oh, there we go. Oil pan again. Bottoming it out. Just slam it real good. No! Damn. Spun out twice already, damn. One for each lap. New local best time. Okay, because I never set a record. Okay. Let's see. Menu. Let's see what other ridiculous time trials we can go through. Let's see. Parameter race circuit. It's like ooh, figure 8 industrial course. Ooh, there's a whole lot more too. High speed industrial course, long industrial course. Containerland parameter. Containerland chaos. Warehouse run. Oh, wait, that's off-road. Never mind on that one. Like stuck. Like we would get the car stuck off-road. Let's see, the island tour. Let's do that one. On Italy. Holy crap, it's already 3? Holy wow. Okay. After this time trial, I'm gonna have to call into the stream because I wasn't expecting to stay up this late. Holy crap. So we can basically do 100 miles an hour in this thing. Just barely. Just because of the gear ratio on the small tires. Get a little sideways. Oh. Oop. Oop, there goes the oil pan. Damn. I was afraid of that. Oh, this poor car is already beaten up. Doesn't look good for us, guys. No! Damn, spun out. Oh, we're overheating too. Damn. Okay, the car's gonna die. The car is definitely gonna die before we even get there. Oh, there we go. Head gasket went. Oh, it's any moment now. Connecting rod bearing damage. It's still going. It's still chugging along. Just smoking the whole way. I'm pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the engine would have just blown up by now. And then it does. 3, 2, 1. No? Okay, keep it going, keep it going. I don't know how it's still alive. I really don't know. I thought it would have just given up by now. Oh, there's little Portino, my favorite little town in this map. I really do love this area right here. I love this little village. Eh, it's not really a village, it's town, I guess you would say. Not a villa, maybe. No, maybe that's not the right term. Portino! Bye-bye, Portino. A lovely community in a little cove. It's still going. It's getting harder. Don't look at me. Down to first gear and it's still driving. We're so close. The engine is giving it everything it's got, which isn't much at this point. And uphill is the enemy, pretty much. We're going 25 miles an hour. Oh, lordy lord. Come on. Oh no, we still got a good ways to go. Damn. I'm surprised it still lives right now. I'm so surprised it's live still. Come on. I'm just flooring it. And we're just dying. I think it's gonna give up the ghost right now. Yep. Over your avatar is so cute. Thank you. It was created by my friend Ren, now also known as Brat Galactic on Blue Sky. Check them out if you can. I don't know if they're open for commissions at the moment, but they're, you know, kick-ass artists. Yeah, we failed. We were so... Wait, can I do free cam? No. Can I do map cam? No. We had like another mile to go. Well, on that note... Sorry about that, Zin. Or Zint. The Hungarian chef, nice. But I think I'm gonna end stream right here. Because it's 3 o'clock for me. 3 a.m. But I think we're gonna find someone to raid to real quick. Let me get that window not showing. There we go. Let's see, who can we raid? Oh, I also forgot. It's Rat Day. Oh my goodness. I completely brain farted that. Oh, I'm glad someone played the Templeton Redeem. You know what? You know what? Just because I want to. I forget. Give me a second. Just because I want to. Let's see. Where are you? Happy Rat Day. To the fattest rat possible. But yeah. So let's see, who can we raid real quick? Oh, commemorate Rat Day even a little bit more. We're gonna check out a Salty Rat. They're playing Mahjong Soul on right now. So let's see. Oh, and I keep forgetting to show off this a little bit. So let's see. Pause that real quick. And the ending title. But yeah, thank y'all for being here. Much appreciated. But yeah. Say hi to Salty Rat. Playing Mahjong. Funny guy. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.